Another month, another update. Let's see what changed. This month's update completely changes most things about PvP and Rust, so let's go through the changes one by one. The most significant of these changes is the complete overhaul of the recoil of guns. On screen now I'll quickly cycle through how the important recoils looked pre and post update, courtesy of Rustified and NA Guide. On the left you can see the standing recoil with the crouch recoil being in the middle, and the old recoil pattern being on the right. Generally speaking, the recoil patterns for all guns has become easier to learn, hopefully making gunfights more enjoyable for newer players as well. A new gun has also been added to the game this month, the handmade LMG. It's most similar to the M249 but has a bit less damage and range, a slower fire rate, and a stronger recoil. The major difference between the two is that the handmade LMG has a max size of 60 instead of 100. The new LMG is in the tier 3 tech tree directly before the AK with a total amount of 2000 scrap required to obtain from the tech tree or 500 when researched at a research bench. It can be crafted for 30 high quality metal, 1 rifle body, 2 springs, and 3 gears. Another addition related to guns is the extended magazine. This can be added to the 10 weapons shown on screen now, and these weapons have also received an additional attachment slot to allow you to still fully kit them. The extended mag increases the magazine size of compatible weapons by 25%, rounded up to the nearest integer. It is a tier 2 tech tree item and once researched can be crafted for 10 high quality metal. A few changes were also made to the user interface related to combat. One of these is the addition of the crosshair, which is similar to the default one in Counter-Strike, with the outer parts moving based on if you're standing, crouching, or in motion. However, if you don't want this crosshair, it can be turned off in the options menu. Another addition was that of directional damage indicators, which show a mark in the direction you're taking damage from, except for suppressed weapons, making it easier to pinpoint the location of a shooter. And the third and final addition was that of visual hit markers. These are similar to ones in Call of Duty and show up in the center of the screen when you hit your shot. Just like with the crosshair, this can also be turned off in the options menu. Also related to guns, basic ammo types can now be crafted from the mixing table, with the recipes used seen on screen now. The final changes related to guns was a set of new sounds for quite a few of them being added. These sounds are of higher quality and more like the real thing, and here's a few examples. Apart from PvP changes, a few other things also happened this month. A change to the launch site was made, with a few scientists now spawning in and on the main building to make the monument harder to take. 6 of them are located inside the building and 2 are on the roof. A new train cart was added, which provides better cover for players engaging in train-based PvP. The control console of work carts was also changed to show the total number of carts attached and being made brighter. And the final change related to the above ground trains is that track generation was changed a bit to include sections of closer parallel tracks. Apart from these larger changes, a few other changes and fixes were made, with the only significant ones being that the compound bow now loses durability slower while held back, and the size of landmines being decreased. And horses now also get a speed boost on train tracks just like on roads. Some good news for Happus fans is that the map is coming back in this update, with it now being updated to HDRP visuals and a few new monuments being added. And finally, a new graffiti store pack has also been added that allows you to spray 8 different custom decals or freehand draw onto most surfaces in the game with a spray can. Finally, outside the game, the updated Steam Point Store was released, featuring new avatars, profile frames, backgrounds, and stickers. So that's it from me. I've been Meemish and you're now up to speed about the latest news in Rust. If you feel like this video helped you, consider subscribing, joining the Discord server, or maybe even contributing financially to help the channel. Special thanks to Bothered Nickel, Raven the Messenger, and Raz Van Volk for supporting me, and have a great wipe everyone.